On Friday, December 1st, 2023, for only the sixth time in American history, George Santos, who formerly represented New York's 3rd Congressional District, was formally expelled from the House of Representatives. 311 members voted yes to expel him, while 114 members voted no. So now that George Santos has been formally expelled from Congress, what happens from here? Well, I will gladly explain. Within 10 days of a vacancy in the state of New York for any given office, statewide or federalized, the governor of New York has 10 days to declare a special election after said vacancy. Since the vacancy began on Friday, December 1st, the governor called a special election of New York's 3rd Congressional District on Tuesday, December 5th. The election must be held between 60 to 70 days after said vacancy. The governor set the date for Tuesday, February 13th, 2024, for this special election in New York's 3rd Congressional District to occur. Here is a map of New York's 3rd Congressional District. This was a map that was taken a few months ago from the Census Bureau. As you can see here, this mostly is a district that has a lot of the New York City suburb of Nassau County included. So we're briefly going to go over a couple of the towns here that are of mention. Great Neck, Manhasset, Port Washington, Glen Cove, Oyster Bay, Woodbury, Syosset, Hicksville, Mineola, New Hyde Park. The district pretty much goes all the way down to the hamlet of Massapequa. As far as Queens is concerned, parts of Queens in this district include Glen Oaks, Douglaston, Little Neck, parts of Bayside, parts of College Point, and all of Whitestone. So again, here is a quick look at the district. Now, as far as how many registered voters are in this district, and I have a number from the New York State Board of Elections, in total, there are 570,694 registered voters as of the 2022 election. In terms of party enrollment, there are 224,741 registered Democrats compared to the 161,624 enrolled Republicans in this congressional district. Since this is a special election, the Democrats and Republicans had to nominate their own candidates for Nassau County. However, come the general election later on in 2024, it will be the status quo as voters will choose their respective parties' nominees for their primaries. On Thursday, December 7th, 2023, former 3-term Congressman for the 3rd District, Tom Suozzi, was nominated to represent the Democrats. Mr. Suozzi was in Congress from 2017 until the early part of 2023. Suozzi entered the race back in October. Nassau GOP began a vetting process immediately after George Santos was expelled from Congress. It took a little longer than expected, but the Republicans almost missed the December 15th deadline to nominate a candidate. On Thursday, December 14th, 2023, they nominated Nassau County legislator Mazie Melissa Phillip, who currently represents Nassau County's 10th district. Phillip was first elected in November of 2021 as part of Nassau County's GOP wave, which saw County Executive Bruce Blakeman secure power. Phillip was born in Ethiopia. She immigrated to Israel in 1991 at the age of 12 years old as part of Operation Solomon. Upon turning 18, she went into the Israeli Defense Force. After she and her husband married, they moved to the United States, settling in Great Neck. Her husband is currently a cardiologist, with both her and her husband practicing as Orthodox Jews. It is expected in the first few weeks of January both Swazi and Billup will spend a lot of money on TV, radio, and print ads getting their messages out to the voters. It is expected that the candidates will be posting a lot of political signs all throughout Nassau County in the next couple of weeks, especially as the new year begins. It is not expected at this time if both the candidates will debate each other. Political experts believe as of now this race is a toss-up, as Swazi nor Billup have a clear path to victory. There are three issues that will drive voters to the poll in this special election. The first issue will be both the integrity of the candidates based on the scandal facing former Congressman George Santos. The second issue in the candidate will be the war in Israel, as both candidates have stated for the record their stance on the war. And the third issue will be congestion pricing, as neighboring Congressman Anthony Esposito has vocally opposed the plan that would charge $15 for drivers entering the Central Business District into New York City. Numbers taken from the 2020 census show that 68% of people who live in New York's 3rd Congressional District do own a car, with a slim majority owning 2 or more cars. Voters in the 3rd Congressional District will have enough time to digest information about both the candidates, given that Christmas is a week from this Monday, and given that the first full week of the new year will not occur until January 8th. It is expected after January 8th that the intense campaigning cycle for this 3rd congressional seat will begin. That will conclude this video. Thank you for watching. This is Andy's Randomness, signing off.